Touch the base of your spine. Feel that small cluster of fused bones. That nub is a ghost, the skeletal memory of something your ancestors possessed for hundreds of millions of years. Tail. A powerful appendage used to balance, communicate, climb, survive. Then, somewhere in evolutionary time, we made a choice. We stood up. We walked on two legs. And we left our tail behind. For 400 million years, the tail was the default. Our fish ancestors used powerful tails to propel through ancient seas. The tail remained through amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and primates. Our primate ancestors were tree climbers. Imagine yourself 400 feet above ground, leaping between branches, reaching for fruit on thin limbs. The tail was your insurance policy, the difference between life and death. Around 7 million years ago, the African climate shifted. Forests thinned. Grasslands expanded. Standing up on two legs offered advantages. See further. Spot danger. Move across open ground. Free your hands to carry tools. But the tail became a liability. A long appendage would throw off balance, require energy, interfere with movement. Over millions of years, the tail shrank. By 3 to 4 million years ago, our ancestors like Lucy walked upright with only vestigial tails. The cost was written into our bodies. When you walk on two legs, your skeleton must reorganize. The spine bears weight once distributed across 4 limbs. The lower back curves and shifts. The pelvis reshapes. Without the tail's counterbalance, the inner ear evolved greater sensitivity. The brain developed new neural pathways. Core muscles became stronger. Lower back pain is the direct consequence of standing upright, of abandoning the tail that balanced us. Childbirth became more dangerous. As our brains grew larger, birth became perilous. Human infants navigate a narrower birth canal than any other primate. More babies die in human childbirth. We became slower runners, less agile in trees. In every way, losing the tail made us more vulnerable. Yet we survived. We thrived. We became dominant, because the tail we lost gave us something far more valuable. When our ancestors stood upright, their hands were freed. This transformation made us human. With 4 limbs devoted to movement, hands are constrained. When we stood upright, hands became free. They could grasp, manipulate, craft. Our ancestors created spears, axes, art, music, structures. They transformed the world. When we stood upright, our eyes moved higher. We could see further, see threats before they reached us, see the horizon. Our face changed, jaws shortened. The face became flatter, more expressive. We developed the ability to smile, frown, show fear and hope and wonder. And with these expressive faces came language. True symbolic language, words that carried meaning, grammar that allowed us to imagine what might happen, what we feared and hoped for. Human language emerged from our upright posture, from freed hands, from expressive faces, from forward-gazing eyes. With language came everything else: art, music, philosophy, science, mathematics. All of human civilization rests on bipedalism. But the tail never completely disappeared. At the base of your spine, fused vertebrae form the coccyx, the tailbone. All that remains of the powerful appendage our ancestors possessed for 400 million years. In the womb, you possess a tail, a genuine tail. Ultrasounds clearly show it. But as development progresses, the tail resorbs, absorbed back into the body, erased before birth. In rare cases, human babies are born with vestigial tails. Actual tals. Skin and tissue extending from the base of the spine. A genetic echo of what we were. Our bodies are museums. Archaeological records written in flesh and bone. Every part tells a story. We lost our tail, and in losing it, we found ourselves. The tailbone at the base of your spine is the monument to that choice. A reminder that you are not separate from nature. You are the inheritor of 4 billion years of evolution, made of the same material as dinosaurs and fish and apes. And yet, from that material, something new emerged. Something that could look at stars and wonder, create art and music. Love, hope, dream. We chose humanity. We found ourselves. Thank you for watching. If this journey through our evolutionary past resonated with you, please subscribe to explore more stories buried in deep time, more untold histories, more forgotten chapters of what it means to be human. I'll see you on the next video.